Hi, it's Angel Shaver, Stampin' Up independent demonstrator from Kansas. And I am here today to create a with you live, a card from the Lots of Hearts stamp set. That is our featured stamp set this month. And I've been over here playing with all the products, trying to decide, make decisions. Well, I'm gonna make some on the fly. So here we go. Let's get started. Alright, first I have to make sure I can see what you can see. I'll have to make sure my computer is muted because I do not like to hear the echo, and I'm sure you wouldn't either. Okay. You can see this area right here where I have all my stuff just laying out. We are going to make a Slimline card today, and we're using well, what I have is still thickness for white, but there is basic white products are now available in the store. So if you need white, we can still help you get set up with white cardstock and other products. This is cut so it'll fit in one of these envelopes, which makes it cut at 9.5 this way by 8. So when you fold it in half, it's 4 by not quite 9.5. Just set it aside while I'm looking. And this is for the inside, and we will see what happens with it later. This is where we're going to design on the fly. Now for the outside of the card, I have cut a layer of let me find it. I forgot what it's called, but it's super, super cute. It is the Snail Mail Designer Series paper. And I think this is what, for those of you who ordered the February paper pumpkin, I think this Designer Series paper will coordinate with your pack. All right. And let's see what else I have. This is a possible inside strip. This is cut like 9.25 by 3 3/4. And we are going to make some hearts using both the stamps and the dies. And we're going to use the new mini cut and emboss today. I'm so excited to get to show you that. Okay. I'm definitely going to want to stamp this heart right here as one of our hearts. And I think I'm going to stamp it with real red. Looks like my Real Red pad is needing some re-inking, so we'll get that done later. But for now, there's a little heart. Let's see if I can do this without messing it up too much. Try it one more time. Get some more ink on there. Flip it over. And rub the stamp completely to hopefully get ink everywhere. And it pretty much worked. Now, I'm going to use my scrub with my mist and clean off my stamps between. I'm also going to be stamping this one right here, the smaller one in the Real Red. This one feels really fun with all those little dots. Same thing, I'm going to rub the stamp and it looks perfect. Clean it off. Spray a little more. And then we're moving on. I'm going to stamp this plaid heart in Blushing Bride. I'm not entirely certain what and how we're going to use all of these. Again, that's the design on the fly thing that will be happening. And I will be doing one more videos of the lots of heart cards with some time within the next 2 days. There's that one. And then, now that I just put everything away, I'm realizing my little dot heart looks like those dots are in motion because I didn't stamp it straight up and down. So I'll try one more time and decide whether I like the dots in motion better or if I like it with them stamped straight up and down. Let's see if I'm even capable will shut this again so I don't get my hand in the red. We'll see if I can manage to stamp straight up and down. Yes. And I'm not sure which one I actually like better, but I will be using the straight up and down on this card. Time to break out the mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. This thing is so cute and so light. When it's folded up, that's what it looks like. It's 1.5 pounds. It's very easy to maneuver. Folded up makes it easy to store. It comes with the plates you will need to get started, and they are 3 inches wide. So we put down our die plate first, 1 cutting plate, and then we're going to put this down with some of our dies. So let me put the stamp set over there and grab the dies. Not entirely sure which ones fit. I haven't played with them yet. Until the smaller one fits with that, and the larger one fits on there, but we're not going to be able to cut them both out at the same time. We put the other cutting plate on top. Line that up again. Sometimes my shaky hands make this a little more difficult. We're going to hold that down, start it through, and then hold the machine down. And there we have heart number 1. And it moved a little, so I will clean that up with the scissors here in a minute. Here's my clean dot heart. Gonna put that one through. Hold the top. And there we have the dots. And I will be doing the final heart. I'm actually going to go ahead and set it up to do both hearts. They're a little further apart this time. Not sure if this is the frame or there are 2 And I don't know if they're exactly the same. No, they are not exactly the same. Very, very close, but not exact. Alright, and here we have our final two hearts. Now, I have a plan, and it's a very interesting plan. I must have tried to cut something out with one of these hearts before, because there was some leftover paper inside one of them that is not the one I just used. Okay. I have everything ready, as long as I can find it. Here is the piece of Blushing Bride that I will be using. And I have a heart die, a scalloped heart die. And I'm not finding it right now. There is a reason I need to clean my desk. Here it is, a scalloped heart die. And in order for this one to fit through the mini cut and emboss machine, you have to angle it. And it's still going to cut off just a smidgen. So, we're going to get out the bigger one. And there it is. This is about 8 pounds. And it's all compact like the other one when you close it up. But then you open it, it's a little bigger. I'm getting the cutting plates. And trying to knock down the ribbon at the same time. Okay. For this one, you need the base plate. And then the die cutting plate. Then one of the cutting plates. And then you can put a piece of Blushing Bride down. But what I had was not big enough for our heart. So let me see what I can find that might. I'm going to have to cut a piece a little bit bigger that our heart will fit on. I'm actually not going to have to cut it because I found one. So then we'll put our Blushing Bride down and the scalloped heart. The next cutting plate, and then we're sending it through. get it started, and then I'll hold on to the handle on the top. Here we have our scalloped heart. Now, while I have this Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine out, I'm going to just try something with what I have cut for the inside of the card. I'm going to be trying to put down it's a line of hearts that matches the line of hearts on one of these stamped hearts we just did. So I'm going to just put it there in the middle and put the other cutting plate on it and see what we get. Okay. We have this piece with the line of hearts cut out, which I may use, we will see. And then we also have a line of hearts. So I'll be making some decisions about design here when we do the inside of the card, that if you're watching live today, you will get to help me with. All right. Just a little more stamping. But first, we're going to go with our dies and get them figured out where they belong. And then decide where we should stamp. Get all my little pink pieces out. This will be going over here with one of these hearts in the middle. I'm thinking the red, and then I'll have the pink heart. Maybe tucked, I don't know, the best up just a little bit. So this is the area where we can stamp. And we will be using the scent with lots of heart. That's the one. And we're using the tuxedo black Memento ink. And we'll be putting it right here. All right. And now to trim up our hearts and get them ready to get glued onto the card layer front. There's one. That one doesn't need trimmed. And we'll do the smaller one. All right. Now, we'll be using some dimensionals. I'm going to reach over here, grab my dimensionals, get them on the back of my heart. Put that right there. And then I'm trying to figure out the best place to put the rest of our hearts. This needs a little more trimming. I think this is a good place. So we're going to glue down this heart. And then add the others with dimensionals. One right there. And since this one's a little bigger, yeah, we're just going to glue it down and slide it under that heart. And so we can see the 3 hearts. I am going to add some resin hearts to this front while we're going. White ones. We'll put a white one on this heart. And a red one on this heart right there. All right, there we have the front of our card. Now, to make some design decisions about the inside of the card, first, I'm going to glue the front of our card on. Look at these cute mushrooms. All right, now to the inside. We could do this with the, is anyone watching me live? Say hi. And I'll wait for your vote. Otherwise, I'm just going to decide myself. There's that one, or we just glue down the hearts themselves, and possibly a strip of the red hearts from the front will go down, and then either these hearts with the red showing out, peeking behind them, or the strip of red hearts with the pink hearts on top, or the strip of red hearts with the pink hearts more like that. Okay, anyone out there watching? I do not see that. So, I have decided, well, first I'm going to put down the red hearts. I'm going to put them right like that across the entire card inside, and then I'm going to get my fine tip glue and add some glue to these pink hearts, and we'll put them on top. get all the little hanger-ons off of here. Alright. Here we have the inside. And I'm just going to put it about there. Now, if you wanted it to be exactly perfectly measured, you are more than welcome to measure and figure that out. I, however, just kind of like to eyeball my stuff. So, here is the front of the card. And if you wanted to make the sentiment stick out more, you could stamp it on a piece of white or blushing bride and then cut out a label. And there's the inside of the card. Hope you enjoyed this, and I will be back with another card from the Lots of Heart stamp set sometime between now and Monday. So just keep your eye out for a video for me to have gone live, and we'll create something else together. Bye.